Hi guys, welcome to another podcast by me, Laszlo. Today I have two guest hosts that will later only be one guest host as the episode traverses. My two guest hosts tonight are Stephen May and Nathan Mark. Nathan's sleeping, but not really. There are also three dogs. They will not be doing most of the talking for this podcast. Unfortunately, we have Woody, Sassy, and Bumbo.
Bonobo?
No, Bumbo. Boo Bear, as I call him sometimes.
Hey, Boo Boo.
He's Boo Boo Bear. And there's Scooby Woody, and then there's just Sassy.
Isn't that just called the theme?
Guys, it's 1 a.m. You're about to knock this tray table over, Stephen May.
This dog is going a little bit interesting. What is this dog?
Anyway, it's 1 a.m. Nathan's trying to sleep. I should already be asleep because I have to go to my appointment with Mayo Clinic at 9 a.m. tomorrow in North Scottsdale. Mayo Clinic. I'm going to walk to my room now, but I can't get out of the way because Steven is in my way.
The dogs won't get off my legs.
What?
Can you hold down that computer power button?
Your computer's been like turning on all day. These people are in my way.
It's the dogs.
Guys, I'm having the worst time. You turn Nathan's computer off. I'm getting shoes so I can drive Steven home and finally be rid of him. Here I go, guys. Ow, I stepped on some goddamn plastic. Here, I'm in my room now. I'm putting on some shoes. Now my shoes are on, and I'm going to walk back to the other room to get Steven because I'm going to drive him home. Alright, Stephen May, are you ready to leave?
Yes.
You still haven't taken out all the trash that I asked you to take out.
I'm not doing it yet because we haven't finished yet.
We're done.
You guys will turn off the light and I can turn on the fan.
We're done.
Actually, don't turn on that fan. It's like loose.
Yeah, I'm afraid it's going to fall and kill you, and I've been worrying about that all week.
So you can get some nice cool fresh.
I'm going to take the trash out, guys. I'm walking to another room. A room that contains a bigger trash can to put away the McDonald's that I ate earlier in the night. I turned on the wrong light switch. There we go. Okay, here we go, guys. Life can be a hassle sometimes. Oh, but that's okay. Everything in life ends, so don't worry. I got my key. I got my wallet. Let's see if Steven's ready to actually leave yet. Steven. I'm walking back now. All right, Stephen May.
Please remind me when closer to Mako Fish.
We're leaving now. All right, Stephen, and my followers, my listeners. We're walking to my Jeep.
Are you part of a cult or do you own a cult?
I don't want to say I own a cult.
Oh, do you co-own a cult?
I don't own or co-own. There's no owning.
So are they,
It just is.
So you're just kind of like the...
I don't own, I lead.
So you lead the cult. Am I helping you with that, or is it all you?
That's for my listeners to decide.
Please, listeners,
Hold my-
in the comment section below, please
In the
rate me
comments
on a scale of
below,
1 to 10, how
rate
much
Steven
would you
on a
like
1 to
be?
10. How important is he in our new cult?
How new is this cult?
How new... Guys, comments below. What is our cult? Guys, comments below. How cold is it outside? I'm saying it's pretty cold right now. I don't like that.
65 degrees?
There's motorcycles outside.
I like motorcycles. And rain.
Yeah, but they're loud.
Rain or motorcycles?
Here we go, guys.
I don't like motorcycles. I like rain. Rain's good. Motorcycles are bad. They're too loud. How much do you pay for parking permits?
$400 a year.
That's too much.
Well, that's a cheaper one. Sometimes I pay $720 a year.
No! In community college, you get to park for free.
Is it still recording?
Of course it is.
It is.
What do you guys think about Joe Pesci?
Joe Pesci is a great guy.
Let us know in the comment section below.
Is there a comment section on SoundCloud?
Let us know in the comment section below.
I'll try to upload this to YouTube as well.
Please let us know if YouTube comments
Guys,
should
if
be...
you follow me on Instagram and Tumblr, but you don't follow me on YouTube, you're my least favorite follower. And I'm straight up throwing that out there, real talk.
Ooh.
I can't stand it.
And you can't rate either of us on a scale of 1 to 10 about whether or not we are the leaders of your cult.
Guys, I'm going to turn right on this road.
We're not going to let you know that because we don't want you to track our location.
Yeah, I was straight up going to say what street, and I was like, I'm not going to do a play-by-play of how to drive from my house to Steven's house.
Oh, I would also be on that list, and I don't want
Yeah,
that.
because at first I was like, okay, we're going to turn right on this road, and then we're going to turn left on this road, and then we're going to turn right on this road.
They will track every... To be fair, they don't hate us yet enough to kill us.
You never know.
To be fair, this could be like 2
My
years in a past location.
Favorite YouTube comment I've ever got was someone saying that sure was longer than 59 seconds or something like that.
Yeah.
That's what it was. It was like that sure felt longer than 59 seconds.
Was that for the dogs video? That was for the dogs video.
I don't remember.
That was for the dogs video.
Which dogs?
I like dogs.
I like dogs. I like dogs. Dogs are nice. Nice dogs. You can pet lots of dogs. Some dogs bite. That is justifiable.
Dogs.
Dogs, dude.
I dig dogs.
Comment
in the comment section below, what's your favorite dog?
Show me your favorite dog.
Please give me your favorite dog.
Don't do that.
I would like to have your favorite dog. Please give it to me.
Don't do that.
I don't have a dog.
Don't do that.
I need your favorite dog.
Don't do that.
Just do that. You share a part of you with me.
Don't do that.
Why not?
Then you have to care for that dog.
That's fair. Don't give me your dog.
You have to pay for that dog.
And if they hear that and they send me their dog, that could be many people sending me many dogs.
And that means that they don't care about their dog.
That is fair. So then that isn't their favorite dog.
You're
which
ruining
means they're lying
multiple dogs' lives. All right,
or
Steven.
making them better by taking them away from the owners who don't want them.
All right, Steven, I'm going to give you a task. And you have to give it to me. You have to answer without much thought. Like, first
thing that comes into my mind.
Name my new dog.
Jill.
Jill?
Jill.
All right, name my new other dog.
Jerry.
Name my new cat.
Jelly Bean.
Name my new fish.
Chipotle.
All right, we're getting better.
We're getting better.
Guys, I didn't use my turn signal because it's 1 in the morning and I really don't care. Welcome to Arizona driving.
That's fair. It's basically
Arizona's
there's no one around.
bad
You can do
driving.
whatever you want.
I can't wait till there's the apocalypse, but I survive it and I can drive around the streets and not listen to stoplights.
There has to be an apocalypse in which there's no radiation. It's just kind of you're here.
Everyone else goes to a new planet, but I decide, I'm going to stay home. And then I stay on Earth by myself.
So
and
it's like
also,
a theoretical situation where the new planet is just better, but this planet isn't dead.
Yep.
Yeah, and you're just like, I think I'll stay.
The world currently is going well. But everyone leaves except for me, and then I can't get sick, and also I'm immortal, and also...
How did that happen?
Just so I don't have to die. I'm just here to chill.
You just decided, like, now that no one's around, you can not die. Were you just hiding that from everybody?
Yeah. Sure.
Well, now I know.
I feel like sometimes if I didn't take my medicine, I'd get stronger.
Don't do that.
Think about it.
You want to find out?
Think about it.
Do you want to find out?
No, I don't. But Hear me out. Ready, guys? Here's my theory.
Okay.
Theory I came up with in probably high school.
Lay it down.
My medicine are immunosuppressants. Their job is to literally make my immune system weaker. But
Why?
because a strong immune system will attack my foreign heart, and then I'll have a rejection and die.
So you're just purposefully shittier, so that way...
I'm purposely shittier so that my body can't recognize that my heart isn't technically mine, because your immune system will attack anything that's
So you're just making
foreign.
it dumber so it doesn't realize the imposter.
Yeah.
Is it like Skyrim?
No, it's like, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. It's anti-rejection meds, but they pretty much come down to being mostly immunosuppressants.
It's like Metal Gear Solid.
I've never played that game.
It's not. You're not missing much.
Don't tell Eric that.
Ooh.
That's his favorite game. Where's the Green Arrow? We've been here for 7 years.
The Green Arrow? Oh, that's isn't that on
WB.
The WB. No, it's the CW now.
Yeah, but it's the WB studio because it's a DC product.
Is it still WB? And why is it?
If it's DC, it's WB, Steven. I think.
That's a bunch of letters I don't know. Well, because what happened to the WB? It used to be the WB, and now it's the CW.
Because the CW sounds hip.
But I like the
We've been
WB.
through 2 lights.
I think you need to go backwards more so that way you can pick it up on the sensors, because you were way far up.
Low wash, guys.
You were literally you were too far up to where you weren't on anything. You were on
Oh my god.
You were on the walkways for the pedestrians.
I never get sick.
You don't?
Really?
Really?
Like, when's the last time you've seen me really sick?
To be fair, you have so many allergies. I don't know when you're sick. You just sneeze a lot.
That's just my nose. Other than that,
that's not a good. Your natural state is sneezing, because that's bad.
I'm not always sneezing.
You're sneezing a lot. You do that a lot. That's like a part of who you are.
I just sniff.
Is it because you just need to take in all the scents, or is it because it's not?
I don't know. I sigh a lot.
That's just you as a person.
Like, sometimes I feel like I am briefly not getting enough air, so I'll have to I take in a lot of air. And
that is fair. You do have a foreign heart.
Anyway, so get this. Immunosuppressants. But I never get sick, and I get sick less than people that aren't on immunosuppressants.
Okay.
So putting 2 and 2 together, if I stopped taking the immunosuppressants, then my immune system would be suppressed, and then it'd be even stronger. So what if I'm a real strong boy and I'm able to become immune to anything, but the government doesn't want that to happen, and so they got to give me medication to keep me normal.
So this is a giant ruse, and apparently you didn't even get your heart transplant. It was
I got that. I got that too.
Do you have proof?
I don't.
Exactly.
I don't know. Well,
so
I have a big old
planted
scar.
the pictures to make it look like you got a heart transplant, but really they're just substantiating a fake reason for you to take these amino drugs, or the immunosuppressants, so that way you don't figure it out, and you don't stop taking them, and you don't become a giant, superhero.
That's possible. But also, how did I get this scar? I guess it's not hard to
faked the scar.
Not hard to give a boy a scar.
Yeah, they just
not hard
basically
to cut a guy's chest.
As a baby, yeah, they could just
done.
Yeah, make it look like you had a thing. Yeah. And the doctor's visit's gonna be all
next week
fake.
when I stop taking my medicine and die.
And then I become the host of the show.
Of the Laszlo show.
Yeah.
Are these trees? Oh shit.
Those are fucking
These are all trees that fell over or are being shipped to be planted. Never mind.
Yeah, definitely.
That's
planet.
Cool. Those are all. It's just a big loading truck, but instead of pipes or oil, it's just a bunch of palm trees stacked together.
That's what it's like living in the West, kids.
I don't know about that. I've never seen that before in my life, but I guess it's got to be.
It's also 1 in the morning.
It's got to happen. So I've been on the road in plenty of 1 a.m.s in my life.
And plenty of 1 a.m.
1 a.m. is a prime time for me to be probably on the road.
Me too, though. That's basically how we.
And how many palm tree trucks?
That's how we
have you
became
seen?
friends. We just started driving around a lot at night.
How many palm tree trucks have you seen, Steven?
I think it's more I haven't paid attention enough.
In
the 3 years that I've been driving, I have never seen one.
Yeah, that's the first time I've seen that,
Then again,
I think they've probably been around.
The right place at the right time.
Yeah. 'Cause I feel like in my lifetime, it's probably driven around me, but this is the first time I've actually seen it.
It looked kind of cool.
It did, because you saw like the bags around the roots.
I hope this storm gets bigger.
I hope it gets so big. It's a hurricane. Rain.
Big storms. Growing up as a kid, I always hoped that I would live in a disaster, and it hasn't happened yet.
Have you seen your life?
In a natural disaster.
It's pretty.
A natural disaster. Like a storm disaster, not the disaster that's my life, but like, yes, that's a disaster.
I didn't want to be in a tornado. I didn't want to be in
I don't want to be in a tornado.
I really... Did you go to like this? Okay, did you go to like the Science Center and they had like those documentaries about like earthquakes and shit? Those spooked me.
Oh, I've slept through an earthquake. I've done that.
Because you were born in California.
I was born in LA, so
yeah.
I've slept through plenty of earthquake. I was sitting in my room when there was the Arizona earthquake. Also, I was in downtown Mesa once when there was an earthquake in Robert, and I didn't notice it.
There were more than one?
There's every now and then earthquakes that you will also feel in Arizona.
We're like not anywhere near tectonic plates, though.
We're bordering California.
Yeah, but that's way over there.
But they get some big boys, and then it'll come to us.
We're also like, there's also a mountain range in between.
There are some earthquakes that do occur in Arizona. I just don't know.
Because we're not on fissures, but we are still on plates. You know? Like, we're not on like the actual like spooky like.
We're not on fault lines.
Yeah, we're not on fault lines, but we're like you're still technically on plates.
Yeah, that's earthquake can happen.
Yeah,
but we're not in like the danger zone.
Yeah, we're not like in the fucking.
We're not like, California.
We're not California.
Like
we're not Japan. We're not Chile. We're not.
I'm feeling pretty chilly tonight though. It's like 60 degrees outside.
I'm not chilly. I got insulation. We're not Istanbul. Turkey has a lot of earthquakes.
Does it?
That's one of the biggest.
I remember that.
That's also because I watched that documentary when I was a kid. That made me scared. Like I didn't want to go to Turkey at all because they had the most.
The 2 earthquakes I've experienced that were like as a minimum as you can, as in you just felt it but you never saw it. Those were enough to make me feel like I don't like this. And so, if I'm ever in a real earthquake, I'll be like, I'm dying.
You would just want to be in the storm. You wouldn't want to be in a natural disaster.
I want to be in a big rainstorm.
I do too. I do. I like.
I want our boobs to get crazier. I want like.
You want her boobs to get crazier.
A haboob, a dust storm.
I know what dust storms are, but most people that don't live in
Arizona, I want a dust storm
aware.
That lasts like a day. Like a day of like solid.
Go to the Sahara again.
If it happened to me.
Actually, we should go. We should go
to the Sahara Desert.
Let's go to Morocco.
Oh, yeah. Well, next time we have money.
Didn't you want to go to Spain instead, though? Like, if you had the choice to go either Spain or Morocco, which one would you go to again?
I'd go to Spain.
Really? That's what I thought. Yeah.
I'd spend a little longer time in Granada. I mean, I'll go back to Morocco one day, but
when I think of Granada,
I just
think
Spain.
Of flowers.
That's not what I think of.
Because Granada just sounds like the name of like flowers.
Comments below. Does Granada make you guys think of flowers?
I think it makes me. Comment below. Do you think that flowers should be everywhere?
No.
Why not?
Too many. I'm a kind of person where a lot of people will not like this answer, but you gotta hear me out.
What? No, don't say it.
I intentionally would never plant flowers near my home if it was up to me, because then there would be no bees around me. And so it's like
there wouldn't be bees?
Yeah, no flowers means no bees, so no flowers
bees
by
are
my
great.
home. I know that, but they're great when they're not anywhere near me.
So you like the fact that like bees, you like what bees do as far as like
I appreciate the importance of bees.
They don't hurt.
But I appreciate them not existing near me. They can.
If you do something weird to them, like irritate them, then they will stab you with their ass.
Yeah, I'm scared of bees.
Did you watch the Bee Movie? Could you possibly be scared of Matthew Broderick and Jerry Seinfeld?
I feel like there's no 2 men in the world that you would be scared of less than Jerry Seinfeld and Matthew Broderick.
I don't think you're wrong.
I mean, more, less. They're the scariest people in the world.
I feel like in the right context, they are both extremes.
Back to the bees.
That sounds like a horrible sitcom.
I appreciate them. Sometimes I like them.
You like the concept of bees, but not.
It's not that I like
right
the concept of bees.
Well, that's the thing.
Like, they're all
you
right.
like what they stand for. You just don't want them around you.
Every now and then I'm okay with not dying around bees.
What I say is, I like bees. I don't like wasps. I don't like,
wasps are my number
hornets,
2.
yellow jackets. Those are bad.
Wasps are my number 2 biggest fear.
What's number 1?
Memory loss. That shit
big.
fucks me up.
That's big. I'm actually afraid of becoming a vegetable. That's my number 1.
If you had to become a vegetable, what kind of vegetable would you become?
Probably a leek.
I personally...
Or a radish. A daikon radish.
I don't...
Or a taro root.
Ooh, I like taro.
I like taro roots. Because they taste
Are
good,
they
but
vegetables?
They also look good. They're roots. Root vegetables, so yes.
Taro's good.
Are they a starch
milkshakes are so good.
Are starches vegetables or are they just a starch?
I don't know, and I feel bad because I'm kind of an ethnobotany student now. I don't know shit about these plants.
That's your apprenticeship? Is that what it is?
My internship.
Internship.
Is archaeobotany.
To be fair, like, you've only taken, one class of ethnobotany, though?
I took one ethnobotany class, and now I'm an intern under my ethnobotany teacher.
You know more than most people, and just because you don't know that starches are vegetables or not isn't, like, the deciding factor.
Oh, fuck, dude. I don't know my vegetables. I'm done. I'm never going to have an academic career because I don't know my vegetables.
Do you think, like, the second that you go into, like, grad school for ethnobotany,
they're
they
going to
just start yelling at you saying,
list some vegetables. I'll be like, ZMAs, and they're like, that's one of them. Well, hold on. Is corn a vegetable?
Isn't it, like...
Corn? It depends on if you're going by scientific taxonomy or if you're going by, like colloquial, like, cooking taxonomy.
Cooking taxonomy, even then it's...
Because cooking taxonomy, things are either a fruit or a vegetable. Right?
Starch is kind of in its own realm too, because you use that as because you have vegetables, fruits, and then starch.
I don't cook, guys. I don't know if you could tell, but I'm a person that can't cook. Well, it's not that I can't cook; it's just I never try.
Because you're afraid of literally anything that could go wrong while you're cooking.
No, it's because I do not like putting effort into anything in my life.
You make me open the oven every single time we cook.
Yeah, I was traumatized by an oven when I worked at a theater.
You got stung by, like, the holding thing for pretzels.
I got burnt. I got burnt by an oven trying to get a pizza pie.
Yeah, the oven dissed his shoes and he got hella burnt.
No, a guy was yelling at me, and so I thought I could pull the rack out to get the pizza pie. I didn't know you had to get a little pizza scooper.
Yeah.
And so with my thinly gloved hand, I grabbed the oven bars.
Bad idea.
And it melted my glove and burned my fingers. But I got to go home. But from that day, I'll do it every now and then by myself. But if I have the choice, I will not open ovens.
That's another reason why you're not...
Or I put a lot of covering around my arms just to, like, stick my arm in real quick. Like, I'll get, like, 3 towels and wrap it around my arm, so if I do get burned, I'll burn the towel first.
Like a parka whenever you start.
Just wear, like, long sleeve, like, outfits just to, like, cook.
Anytime I make pizza, I have to do it. We make quiches over at that lady's house. I had to do it.
That was a scary oven.
Huh? It was mainly like she didn't have anything, so you just had to, like, wing it.
Yeah, it was weird.
That lady had things to, like she had, like, an oven.
She had
her
own kind of life, man.
But she, like, didn't have any tools. Like, I'm almost positive she had an oven just because it was there.
Like, the oven was just, it comes with the apartment.
Yeah, and then she, like, she probably...
I want to see someone walk.
She was a rich old lady. She probably just ordered in all the time.
Man, if I had money,
To be fair, yeah, if you had, like...
If I had money, I'd use so much DoorDash.
I would so do that. You know how many fucking, like, Thai foods and pizzas I would have?
I just get McDonald's. McDonald's and Chinese food.
If you're rich, you don't eat McDonald's.
That's not necessarily true.
If I was rich, I wouldn't eat. To be fair,
every now and then there's a Mac for that.
I will say,
hi guys, this podcast is brought to you by McDonald's. They're not paying me, but I sure wish. Here it comes. I just drank my delicious Coca-Cola. You guys ever think that Coke at McDonald's specifically tastes better than other Cokes?
Let us know in the comment section below.
My answer is yes. McDonald's Coke tastes better than a lot of Coke.
My answer is also yes, even though I don't usually drink it there. If I ever do, it's better.
Last week, I decided I was going to try to quit Soda Pop, and it didn't work.
That lasted like 2 days.
Well, I was never like, oh, I'm quitting Soda Pop. Or like, it's not that I'm quitting soda. It's like, for a good week, almost 2, I had a good run of like, anytime I was about to buy soda, in the back of my mind, I was like, maybe I'll just not do soda today. So I was like reducing it. Mm-hmm. I was like making the conscious choice to get soda less often. Mm-hmm. But then I really missed Coke. I love Coke so much, guys.
Didn't you have like digestive problems?
Oh, that's that one time I felt really sick, and then I got like McDonald's and Coke, and I felt real good.
I was really concerned that you did that. Like
my
literally, I
body
saw you
was like returned to standard.
We didn't even get home in time, and you had eaten both cheeseburgers, and you instantly looked probably like 3 times better.
That was like one of the best. Like, it was a Mac Jr., so one of the best Lil Macs I ever ate. Also, the Saturday night, I guess Sunday morning, it was like 1 a.m. Mark and I we dipped out of a party we were at to go get some McDonald's, and I had $2 cheeseburgers, like the number 2 on the meal. Mm-hmm. God, they were so good, dude.
I don't like their cheeseburgers.
I love those cheeseburgers, and I love those pickles, and I love the ketchup, and I love the mustard. Oh, but man, I love Big Macs so much. I weigh more than I've ever weighed in my life. Because anytime I gain weight, that's my new high. As in, like, that's my new highest weight ever. Because I've never really lost.
What made now become when you started gaining weight? As opposed to, like,
I'm 25. I'm getting older, and so my body is slowing down.
Still getting your bachelor's degree, and I think you've given up.
I'm not giving up. I graduate this December with, like, honors.
Not giving up from, like, I don't give a shit what happens. I'm just going to do it.
Oh, maybe. It's going to be my second.
I don't think your image matters anymore. Degree. I don't think it's mattered
my body
for
image?
Years. No, your image, like, as in, like, your ethos. I think it's died, like, years ago.
Was it ever born?
I think it... No.
You mean like my social status kind of image?
In terms of like, yeah, like in terms of like the whole like I care what people think. You don't, and so you eat McDonald's a lot.
I eat McDonald's because I can.
Like
it's not
in
like
terms of like
I'll never really
we're in a
be
country where
that
we can buy
big of a
McDonald's
guy.
Literally any time we want.
So it's easy to eat. It tastes good. It feels cheap. Even though I probably could save money getting better food.
To be fair, when I eat spicy McChickens, I don't feel cheap. I feel like I've cheated the system because they're too good for $1. I don't feel cheap.
I mean, it feels cheap as in like yeah, like, oh, it's only a couple dollars. Look at this cheeseburger.
As in like you don't feel bad for spending money.
Yeah, I don't feel bad.
Yeah. That tends to happen.
For like when you go and it's like a $12.99 meal and then you have to tip someone. I'm like, God damn, fuck.
That's
because
true.
By default I'll tip someone 40%, which I feel like is a lot. But
anytime you go out to eat, it's like the price on the menu is a lie because you still have to give a tip.
Yeah, and I try to tip high even when I don't have money.
Do. I think it's more like we still haven't grasped how much is like enough to tip.
It's not that, like, I realize that, like,
I just feel bad if I don't
have the
tip
ability
to where like it's noticeable.
I'm also bad at math, and so I'll cut it in.
We are both like.
I'll round like if it's like. I'll round it down to where there's no cents, so whatever the closest just solid dollar is, and then I'll cut that. Because then I don't want to be like get my calculator out. It's just a quick thing. So I'll round it down and cut that in half, and then that's how much I tip. So it's never like a true 50%. It's usually like 40-something. Or I'll tip like way more. Like sometimes when it's really cheap, I'll tip like 100%.
When I first started tipping, like when I was
Like
15,
back in the day at Denny's, I'd get like a $2 meal and then I'd tip them like $2, and it's like, come on.
Well, that's different though, because like percentages don't matter whenever you're getting like a $2, $3 meal. And I feel like you just kind of base it as like, I feel like you deserve a $3 tip.
I've even like left the tip when I didn't get anything at Denny's sometimes, like because I feel bad.
Wasn't that when you actually knew the people that worked at Denny's then?
No, even then not. Like I showed up once. I went to one Denny's and I was sitting there and I like ordered a water or something, and then my friends changed plans or like, oh, we're at the other Denny's, and so I felt bad that I came in and had to leave, so I left them a couple dollars and then left.
Everybody,
I was like, sorry guys.
Be like Laszlo.
I was like, oh man, I came in here, wasted their time, so I left them a couple bucks, and then I drove to another Denny's, and that's where my actual friends were.
He left his fake friends at the other Denny's.
Yeah, because they never talk to me anymore.
Good old jaundice.
Isn't jaundice a disease?
Yeah, I just kind of like made a name out of jaundice. Maybe I could name a child jaundice.
Jaundice just sounds bad.
Jaundice
sounds like a bad disease. Isn't it the yellow eye guys?
Yeah, but it almost sounds like something like gangrene. Like it sounds that bad.
Well, it is. It's like yellow eyes.
No, I mean like, and something where it's like
yellow is very
like
close
infected,
to green.
like
isn't it?
limbs. What, jaundice?
Yeah, is it infected eyeballs?
Doesn't it? I think it has something.
I don't know what it has
like,
to do with it.
It's something like scurvy.
Comments below, guys. What causes jaundice? I could easily look this up right now, but I don't want to.
Also, comment below, is jaundice like scurvy? It's probably not.
Guys, comment below what's your favorite disease you have.
Or what's your ideal disease that you wish you had?
I wish I had...
I wish I had glaucoma.
I wish I had a severed limb.
I can fix that.
I wish I lost my left leg from just above the knee, so I can have a prosthetic.
Just
no,
above the
no,
knee?
just below the knee,
Just
so I can
below
still
the knee,
move
yeah.
my kneecap normally.
So you can still move it, so you have
But my
the
like
ability.
my calf and my foot,
Phantom limb's a really bad thing.
I'm willing to risk it to be. This is gonna sound bad because
Oh no, don't say it.
I just want a prosthetic limb so bad. I don't know
What do you do
why.
with your left arm?
Oh, I've been down to lose my left arm since I was like 14 years old.
I at least want to have like.
I don't know. There's just something about it.
No, you can't.
Because the
possibly
technology these days are getting so good that at some point getting a prosthetic limb is going to be better than having a normal limb.
Like saying you could not possibly say that you would not want to have like a Luke Skywalker robot arm.
Oh, I want it so
That
bad.
would be so cool. Like if you still had like.
I'm already
in your
practically
hand, like, you could still
artificial.
feel things, and you had nerves, but you just had a robot arm.
Oh, you'd be so cool, dude.
That would be the coolest.
You'd
People
be a
would do
cool
that
boy.
just willingly.
Well,
If that was a
maybe
thing.
not everybody, but some
No, not everybody. I'm saying
dummies
people,
like
if
me.
that was an option and like everything was the same except for you had a robot arm, like people would legitimately just buy that. Like, they
I will
just-
say not all people, but there will be people because I see that as essentially what will happen in the future. Related to like singularity theories is that we will start improving our bodies, and that's like the androids will be humans
kind of like the
improving
step
themselves.
above-
But there's always going to be at least one faction of humans on the planet that will be traditionalist and will be organic only.
Yeah, well,
and so there will never be a true. It's not going to be like the whole human race is going to go robot. A good portion of us will probably turn into robots.
Well,
And then we'll have some organic farmers.
If you think about plastic surgery, it's just the step above that.
Yeah,
people
there
still
will
do
be people
that.
that are into it, and there
Yeah.
will be people who will never do it.
Yeah.
It's
A lot of
it's
people
the
say,
same
like,
with things like tattoos. It's the same with people who
But to be fair,
with laser surgery versus
tattoos, you're
still
not
wearing
really
glasses.
taking anything away. You're adding.
For what?
Like with tattoos, you're not taking anything away or changing like the actual like structure, but you're changing the way that it looks.
You're taking away your previous form. You're changing how you look like forever. Taking away your
yes and no.
Taking
Because you
away
can
some
still, like,
space
do
from your
makeup over
skin.
it, but it's
That's
not
true.
like you're changing like the composition.
Well, I mean, you are changing how you look.
Your skin is still your skin. It just has a different color.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's not like you're changing the shape of
It's
your
not like
nose
you're-
or
yeah, that's true.
adding size. or anything like that.
Well, what about when you start doing like implants and stuff?
Implants, that's different. Yeah, that's different. No, I'm saying tattoos versus like
just straight up
implants
tattoos. Yeah.
Or like tattoos are the very bottom tier. Actually, no, I think piercings are the bottom tier. In terms of like how drastic the changes.
I would say tattoos are below piercings because piercings are introducing a foreign object. Oh, that's true.
You can take them out. That's the one thing. You still have the hole, but it's not as noticeable as an actual tattoo.
Well, if I had a prosthetic leg, I could take it off whenever I wanted. I just
you would
have
notice
a hard
that something's
time.
not there. It's not like if you take it off, like, oh, hey, his leg's back.
Well, what if it was?
Because if you have
I guess then you wouldn't need it.
You take it out, you still have the nose, but there's no metal there.
What if you had a prosthetic nose?
Then that's not a piercing.
What if you had a piercing on your prosthetic nose?
Then
because your prosthetic nose has a piercing on it. Like you chose like
you
your
prosthetic nose and a prosthetic nose.
You can have different noses.
Yeah. It's like you just change it like I smell a rat, and then you just change your nose to like something.
Boys.
And then you would have like the nose with like the glasses on, so it looks like a fake like thing, and you're like the nose with like the mustache on it. This looks like inconspicuous shit. I would totally do that if I had to have like a fake nose. But also, who would have a prosthetic nose is a thing? Comment below.
Yeah, they are.
They are? Like you can take off your nose and put it back?
If you have lost your nose, there are prosthetic noses.
No, I'm talking about like you can get plastic surgery to have like cartilage made, but can you like just pop off the nose?
I'm sure if you put the money into it, you could get someone to cut your nose off.
To be fair, noses are just holes. They're just nostril holes.
Noses are just holes, guys.
Like if the thing, if you take off the nose, they're just like two holes. So you can probably it's a hood for your nose. Like how you, because you don't want to smell vertically. You want to pop it up. So it's probably just like funnels. So you could just make different noses and pop them
I want a golden nose like that guy in that music video.
That has to be like a joke about cocaine.
The golden nose villain?
Was that like the bronze kneecap?
No, it's a music video for a song called Genghis Khan. I can't remember what the band is right now.
Oh no, that's Mike Snow.
Yeah, Mike Snow.
It's Mike Snow.
And I think it's because there's like the villain like Goldfinger.
And
so this dude's just gold nose.
That's so bad.
Because it's like, what is it? Just a fucking prosthetic nose?
Because gold nose just sounds like some weird like thing.
The outfit design for the villain in that music video, I loved that villain. I was like, I want to be this dude.
You were obsessed with that song for a long time.
It's a good song. It was a cool music video. I liked the clothes in it a lot. And I liked that nose. I want that prosthetic nose. Well, guys.
Oh.
It's 1:45 a.m. and I gotta get up in the morning.
We both need to get up around the same time.
Thanks so much for listening.
Thank you.
We may be back next time.
Comment below. We should keep on doing this.
All right. Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. May Seinfeld be with you.
Bye.